Ooh, it's Friday and you found the full show. Woo-hoo. Welcome to a brand new episode. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Yeah. We've got a great show planned for you, a new second date. We've got Jeffrey's Song of the Week, which you say yeehaw to today. Oh, you know? It's a little tease for you.
Yeah, we don't do country that much.
Yeah, I know. Or really ever. But this is a special one today.
It's good.
And a reminder that our Merch for a Cause second date update merch, the sale ends tomorrow. So if you want these sweet sweatshirts that are...
Brooke is looking down. You can't see her, but she's looking at the one she has on.
I know, I really like it.
Yeah, I'm in it too. We're matching today.
Alexis has got the hoodie on. I got the crew neck. There's also a t-shirt. You can find the link for that in the show notes or go search brookeandjeffrey.com. But before that, we do have a comment about the merch.
Yes, all of you guys should try to be more like our listener, Judy. Because you know what Judy said? They said, just bought my boyfriend some merch for a cause just to steal it back from him.
Yes, I love that. And remember, 100% of proceeds go to Convoy of Hope. So you're doing a good thing by purchasing. All right, let's get this show started.
The official start of summer is just weeks away.
Yay! Bring it on, Jeff.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and for many of us, that means you're going to be taking a vacation or two.
Ooh.
And I bring that up because a comprehensive study was done that basically classified what the perfect vacation is in terms of time, money, and distance traveled.
Oh, interesting.
Like my standard is way different than the normal person.
And I'm sure none of it includes first class, Jose, so you can just sit down on this one.
That's part of the vacation.
Well, let's find out, because here's the results. The perfect vacay lasts 11 days.
Oh my God.
That's so long.
3 hours travel away from home. Not more, not less.
In 11 days, you can do so much more.
Yeah.
Go somewhere.
And it costs an average of $8,800 per person.
I'm sorry. You're going 3 hours from home and spending that much money?
If you want to do it right.
If you're at a 5-star resort, it's $1,000 a night?
Look,
That's
I get
a big
it.
no.
I get it. It seems high, but that does include 3-hour round trip flight and maybe like a $400 hotel per night.
Wow.
And
Per
you'd be
night.
treating yourself to maybe a nice spa day, some fancy dinners.
Dude,
so they're saying it's about $800 of spending per day, which seems reasonable when you add that up across 11 days.
I do all that. I go to the spa, I eat nice meals, and I do not spend $8,000
That
for
is
vacation.
so much money. I mean, is that for the whole family of four or something?
$8,800 per person if you want the perfect vacation. If you want your trash vacations like you normally take down to Mexico, sure, you can get it on a budget.
I'm sorry, I'm not buying as many snow globes and trinkets as you do to spend that $400.
Brooke's like, hey, kids, get in this garbage can. I'm going to roll it down the hill.
And
Best
honestly,
vacation ever.
core memory right there.
There you go. As for where people want to go, 63% said they want to travel somewhere with a beach.
Yeah.
23% are after the great outdoors. And 8% want a cool historical location.
Yeah, kind of.
Like the statue we have outside of our building right now commemorating the very first shock collar question of the day.
Hey.
Is it a Jake
beautiful.
or is it the shock collar?
Well,
You have to come see it. You think people wouldn't stop to come see it? It's better than those giant balls of yarn they have on the side of the road in Nebraska.
Yeah, I want to see Bronze Jake.
Yeah, come take your bratty children to the shock collar statue. Rumor is if you kiss it on the mouth, you can hear the sound of our digital producer asking you a question. Let's demonstrate.
Did you know? Oh, gosh.
Go ahead.
Those copper burns were worth it.
Yeah.
His mouth was open.
Did you know on this day in 1886, Coca-Cola put out their first official ad promoting their healthy new soft drink with medicinal benefits?
Yay, there's drugs in it.
healthy.
It took them 50 years, though, to adopt their first official mascot, which was Santa Claus.
Hey.
Wait, that was their first?
I think
Yeah.
they basically invented Western Santa Claus.
Literally.
And St. Nick has repped Coke products every winter since then. But what other famous food mascots are out there with their toothy smiles, hawking everything from frozen green beans to Quaker Oats crop tops? You're going to have to tell me during a special They're Great edition of Plenty of 20.
Okay.
Is that Santa Claus right there?
It was.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was not
Santa
Jeff.
the Tiger. Say it number 1 through 20. I'll ask you about a famous food mascot. You might have to tell me their name, the product, or both.
Okay.
Just say it right to stay in the game, and we'll start with the woman who is as effervescent as the first sip of Coke Classic. That's Alexis.
Wait, was that an insult?
No, that was very
I
nice.
just assume they're all insults.
Yeah, me too.
That one was
Sentiment.
very nice. Number 7. Alexis, your slogan is, it's the cheesiest. I'm going to tell you the product since you probably already know. It's your favorite Kraft macaroni and cheese. Tell me the mascot's name of Kraft macaroni and cheese.
It's the little noodle.
It's a noodle with a face.
Yeah, and he talks.
Wait, I thought it was a dinosaur.
It used to be.
It was like a dinosaur swimming in a river of cheese.
You haven't
I
had
remember
mac
that.
and cheese
That was
since
like-
you were a kid.
That was like 90s.
Yeah, it was like a good 20
I do feel like
years.
it's just a little noodle with a face.
It's a
on the
noodle, but
thing.
what the heck is his name? Nudie?
His name's got to be Mac.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Oh my gosh.
Alexis says Mac. No way.
I thought that was it.
The official mascot is Cheezosaurus Rex.
It's
the
still a
dinosaur.
What the heck?
That little noodle's an affront to humanity.
Wow.
Brooke, it's your turn. 7 is off the board.
Okay, let's go 6.
Number 6. Brooke, your slogan is, oh yeah.
Oh,
Name the mascot. I need the name exactly right and the product
yeah.
it's promoting.
Oh, this is going to be tough.
Well, the mascot is the Kool-Aid Man.
But is it Kool-Aid Man or the Kool-Aid Man? Like, he's going to get you on a...
I think it's the Kool-Aid Man,
Okay.
and he's promoting Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah.
Brooke says the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, that's
promoting
it.
Kool-Aid.
Is it?
No,
No
Brooke.
way.
There is no the.
Oh, I
It's
knew
Cool
it.
Aid Man promoting Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid
You were
Man.
way off
She didn't
base.
say hyphen either.
That's embarrassing. Wow.
I can't believe they don't have a the on it. He's kind of like a wrestler to
He
me.
is.
You know,
He's
like it's
the-
like the.
The Rock.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank
The Kool-Aid Man.
Jose, how about a number?
Let's go 8.
Number 8. Jose, your slogan is, bet you can't eat just one.
Oh,
Need you to name
chips.
the mascot and the product.
So it's chips, but which one? I want to say Pringles is my first instinct.
But isn't that once you pop, you can't stop?
No, it's not Pringles, because you're right, that is theirs. It is, they're the best, they're the worst. You can see through the chip. Lay's potato chips.
Lay's. You need the mascot and the product. If you're going to go with
Oh,
Lay's.
Lay's doesn't have a mascot, so that's the wrong answer.
I think they must. Doesn't everybody have one?
No, I'm just gonna give a rare shout out here to an underdog that deserves more credit. I'm gonna give a shout out to Bugles. Bugles are so good.
Do you have a
What's the
mascot for
mascot?
Bugles?
The Bugle.
The Bugle.
Yeah,
The bugler or just the
Yeah.
instrument?
The instrument.
Jose goes double bugles for his answer. That's incorrect. You were on the right track, Jose. It was Pringles.
Oh, I overthought
They
it.
do have both slogans. Bet you can't eat just one is the Pringles slogan. I would have accepted Mr. Pringle or Julius Pringle as the
Julius.
mascot.
Wow, you skipped either on that one.
Yeah.
But the was too much. for
The
you.
Julius Pringles would have gotten you shouted out of the room.
I would have never said that.
0 for 3. Thank you, Jose. Jeffrey, it's your turn. 6, 7, and 8 have been chosen. I need a new number.
These are tough. I'll go 5.
Number 5. Jeffrey, your slogan is the snack that smiles back. I need you to name the
it's so
mascot
easy.
and the product. And because this one is difficult, I'll give you a hint.
Oh.
The mascot's name starts with an F.
Okay,
I
well, the
don't know
snack
his
that
name
smiles
The name is
back
gonna be
is
hard.
goldfish
Yeah.
because all the fish have a little tiny smile on
Cute.
them.
Oh.
Makes it sadistic
that's
when you
why.
eat them. Now, who is the mascot of
Is it
goldfish?
Mr. Fishy starts with an
Fishy?
It
F.
starts with an F.
Fishy McFish Face.
Franz.
Fish,
Franz the fish.
They're made by Pepperidge Farm. Is his name
Yeah.
Farm?
Farm the fish. Brooke, just sit this one out.
Frank? What if his name's Frank?
I like Franz. I like
I'm
classy.
just going to go with fish.
You think his name
Fish
is
the
Fish?
fish.
No.
Fish. Fish the mascot.
No. No. The fish's name is Finn.
Finn.
Finn with 2 N's for Pepperidge Farm Goldfish. We've gone 0 for 4, which means I'm 1-0, and I have won today's edition of Plenty of 20.
Jake gets to choose who gets shocked. They're going to be singing the Kit Kat bar jingle while they do it. Who's it going to be?
For not knowing I was complimenting her, Alexis will be getting shocked
Should have
today.
known. Give me a break. Break me a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break that piece of that Kit Kat.
You didn't even say the words right.
Give all of us a
I
break
don't
from
love
that.
commercials.
I did not know that.
That was painful. We got your phone tab coming
my
up
goodness.
in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You guys remember the KFC Double Down?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yeah, with the chicken bun.
Isn't it still available or no?
It was discontinued.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
bacon cheese sandwich with 2 fried chicken patties as the buns.
Okay.
And sure, that quadrupled the calories of it, but it also quadrupled their views on social media because people just couldn't believe they were actually doing it.
Yeah, and then they were ordering it, so then they couldn't believe they were eating it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that happened a few years ago. And look who's taken a page out of KFC's recipe playbook.
Uh-oh.
It's none other than Wendy's.
What? I was just at Wendy's. What are they serving? I missed it.
They just announced they're doing a brand new sandwich that's a regular cheeseburger in the middle, surrounded by 2 grilled cheese sandwiches on either end.
Grilled cheese sandwich.
They call it the grilled cheese
Oh, it looks
cheeseburger.
so good.
Okay, so there's not a bun. Okay,
It
I see.
looks
I see.
so
So the
good,
top
guys.
bun and the bottom bun just have melted cheese in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they're each individual sandwiches
lot
with
of bread.
with a
A lot of
cheeseburger
bread.
in the center. It's a 1/4 pound of beef, caramelized onions, mayo, and a slice of cheese smashed between 2 grilled cheeses.
Honestly, it looks amazing.
Yeah, Brooke,
It really
does.
your take is you would scarf?
I would scarf hard.
I would do more.
Yeah, I like those square burger patties too for some reason. I just really like that at
Yeah.
Wendy's.
Well, the only way you're going to get it, Brooke, is if you go to Canada.
No!
The only place that they're selling them.
You know,
With
they're
all
doing
her
it right up
DUIs,
there.
She's not allowed in Canada.
And before you shake your head and say, oh man, all the best fast food items always go to Canada,
It's true.
Wendy says that's not true. They're being tested in the great up north first. And if enough Canadians can survive this meal, then it might be released here in the U.S.
It's smart
mean-
to do this in Canada because they're always going to be nice about all the food.
I do
They're
like-
all going to clear green flag.
Our
I like
guinea
the
pigs.
picture that you passed around because it doesn't have one speck of vegetable anywhere on this.
Is
sandwich.
that an onion I see?
It's grilled though, so I don't think it
That's
counts.
grilled, yeah.
Yep.
You probably added sugar during the grilling.
That's your grilled cheese cheeseburger. We're going to do an extra
Yeah.
cheesy edition of Laser Stories coming up right after this. It's the radio segment that's finally helping parents keep their rowdy kids under control.
Oh, really?
With a hot new food item called Sleepables. Lunchables and NyQuil have finally come together to create a balanced meal with a knockout punch. Get that peace and quiet you deserve with Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. And those other tired tots just don't.
Nothing like drugging your kids to make life easier, huh, Jeff?
Gotta do what you gotta do. This first Laser Story is out of Doncaster, England. 41-year-old woman named Melanie Sheard went on a vacation to Turkey a few years ago.
Oh, cool.
And she met a 32-year-old dashing hotel manager named Pablo.
Hey, his name was even Pablo, huh?
Oh, yeah. So they hit it off, started hooking up, and she kept going back to Turkey over and over to see him.
I bet she did.
And eventually, he proposed to her.
Oh, that's so
Yay,
cute.
That's adorable.
But since she had a lot of money and he didn't, she paid for her own engagement ring.
Okay, that's fine.
She didn't care, though,
Yeah.
because they were in love.
That's right.
You know, my dad couldn't afford her wedding ring. He got her the cheapest ring, and then 20, 30 years later, when he
That's
had the money, he
cute.
got her like a real ring, and they had a new ceremony.
I will say they were in love until a few months ago.
What happened?
When she was reading TripAdvisor reviews of Pablo's hotel.
Oh, no.
And she noticed several women
Oh,
talking
no.
about how they got it on with the manager.
Wait, the women went to TripAdvisor to leave that in writing?
Yeah. With heart emojis even.
Like
Wow.
the beds were comfy.
I'm going to start reading Yelp a little bit more now. It's
I
like,
know.
food was good, kiss the host.
Also, there were other reviews that the hotel had bad service because the manager was never available.
Well, yeah.
He's a busy guy.
He's busy with the commenter right below you.
Yeah, Melanie tracked down some of those women on Facebook.
Huh.
They all confirmed the stories of Pablo were true.
Oh, no.
So she dumped him.
Oh. Well, I guess at least she gets to
Darn.
keep her own ring.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got the science down. He's making all of them pay for their own rings.
Makes sense. Well, now she says, quote, I never thought TripAdvisor would be where I'd go to find out if my partner was being unfaithful.
Hey.
But I'm forever glad that I did. He just wanted me for my money and my 5-star reviews.
Wow, I'm
Goodness.
shocked.
Yeah.
Next laser story is out of Hawaii.
Yay!
A woman from Nebraska named Toby Elder is trending on social media right now. She was supposed to get married this month, but she and her fiancé broke up 2 days before the wedding.
Dude. What is this, laser stories or destroyed relationships,
Yeah.
Jeff?
That's what's happening in the world right now.
Okay.
But here's a picture of Tori so you can see her.
Oh, she looks so happy.
Yeah.
She's got a cup of fruit in Hawaii. I mean, that's paradise.
A little sad and brokenhearted, Toby decided to go on her honeymoon trip to Hawaii anyway and do it solo.
You know what? Might as well be crying on a beach somewhere, right?
No, but can't you bring a girlfriend?
Yeah, true. Like, you gotta fill the extra space.
Yeah. Like, we did an unbachelorette party once for one of my friends.
What does that mean?
The guy was cheating on her, and so
You
we
threw a party?
Well, we already had the bachelorette party planned, so we just went to.
Bachelorette.
Do
That's
they
cute.
sell sashes for that?
No, we kind of kept that part.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It's like,
Yeah.
it says like taken and it's just crossed
Yeah.
out.
I was cheated on.
There was more crying than normal drunk girls
Yeah.
in Vegas, but
okay.
it was still a good
It was
time.
still
It was
fun.
healing.
Well,
Memories.
Toby was on that page because on the flight over, she cried the whole way
Yeah.
as the airline attendants tried to comfort her with frequent check-ins and snacks. But when
tough.
she got there, she said she just felt lonely.
Yeah.
Until her 68-year-old dad, Robert, texted her and said this, quote, "Sweetheart, I'm coming. I don't want you to be there alone."
Yay!
Dad!
All right.
Save her, Dad!
24 hours later, she posted a video of him walking out of the airport.
This is making me cry. This is the cutest, Jeff.
And she wrote, "When you're heartbroken on what was supposed to be your dream honeymoon, so your dad flies 2,500 miles to hang out with you."
Oh, that is beautiful.
That would be my dad's worst nightmare. Like, Jose, I will not spend thousands of dollars to come and hug you.
I mean, how many text messages about her dad getting lost and what airplane he needs to get on?
between.
And, yeah.
I'm here 5 hours early at the airport.
No word on if he stayed in that honeymoon suite with her.
Let's hope not.
Nobody was thinking that.
It's,
Yeah.
It would be fine. It's her dad.
Where my mind
Like,
went.
what?
But apparently, they did some swimming and sightseeing together.
Cute.
Great.
And afterwards, Toby said, "Seeing all the joy and love in his eyes, that's what took my pain away."
Aw,
Seriously.
way to
And
go.
spam. Spam will always take the pain away. Spam Masubi.
Let's go to your next laser story out of the Cringe Cafe. You probably have an opinion on the sound of nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
But since chalkboards aren't exactly common anymore, outside of like the trendy coffee shops, what's something else with the same vibe?
Oh, I know immediately.
Oh, I know what Brooke's
Do you
gonna
want
say.
answers?
Well, a popular publication surveyed hundreds of people asking, what's a sound you hear that instantly makes you angry for no logical reason? And here are the top ones. Number 7, that "Oh No" song on TikTok.
I mostly watch TikTok without the sound on.
Yeah.
True, it worked. Yeah.
It's been 4 years and that song is long dead. I don't know why people keep posting it. Number 6, when a fork scrapes across a plate.
That's it.
So bad.
Or
one
a
of Brooke's.
knife.
It's
Yes.
terrible. Or silverware touching silverware.
Yeah.
Scraping.
I want to fire that person, even if I don't have any power to do so. Number 5, smacking while eating.
The fork is worse for me, but yes, not good.
These are the top sounds that make people angry for no logical reason, according to a survey. Number 4, the Microsoft Teams alert.
Yeah,
I just hate video calls altogether.
Yeah.
I hate them.
The sound of somebody wanting you to like focus and work.
It's just like
Ugh.
ever since the pandemic, every call you make has to be a video call. Like, can't we just talk on the phone? I don't want to see your face.
One person said the sound of an incoming Teams call puts me into flight or fight mode.
Checks out.
Number 3, the chirp of a dying battery in a smoke detector.
Oh, yeah.
And why is it only at 2 a.m. that
Yeah.
it happens?
We work in radio. I could have put that sound into the system, but I didn't want to punch anybody in the face. at that point.
Jeff.
It's triggering.
Number 2, microwaves that keep beeping after you've opened the door.
Yeah.
I don't know
it should
those
be
ones.
An automatic. Well, my parents' microwave does that.
And the number 1 annoying sound that makes people irrationally upset, styrofoam rubbing on styrofoam.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God, Jeff, don't do that. Or just even, stop. I hate to put headphones
Headphones are
off.
off.
Dude, seriously.
It's not styrofoam. That's a balloon.
I don't care. It made me think of styrofoam, and then it's like the styrofoam when you have to pull it out of the cardboard box. Oh my God.
And one person from the survey said, just thinking about that sound makes my teeth and brain hurt.
It's not a
Oh,
lie.
man.
I'm there.
Okay.
I'm melted.
Sure, I'm with you on that. But what about a guy rubbing himself onto styrofoam?
No,
Now?
Jeff.
Oh, I thought the girls liked it.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it makes him happy, then let him do it.
Stop
Oh,
it.
man.
That's the sound of a turtle going crazy in a little package of packing peanuts.
Yeah.
And that's, I say, let him be himself.
Yeah. Makes them
Out of
happy.
earshot,
That
please.
sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You ever see weird products advertised on TV and you think, God, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Who the hell would buy that?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you read an article a month later about the guy who made it, just bought his 4th mega mansion in the
Yeah.
Turks and Caicos.
Yeah, and then you wonder, why am I not dumber?
Yeah, well, a few of these entrepreneurs started out pitching their ideas on the TV show Shark Tank. And we're going to talk about some of the weirdest products ever brought to the show
Yay!
to see if my co-host can guess if they totally failed or shockingly succeeded. We'll do it coming up right after this. Remember a few years ago when Jose said he bought a squatty potty and it totally changed his entire life?
I do remember it. Like, it was a lot of discussion we had about it.
They're so nice.
It really had an impact on Jose.
They have
yeah.
their fan base for sure.
No,
Like,
I actually need to bring one to work. I just thought about that.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. So that was actually a product from the TV show Shark Tank.
Yeah.
It got pitched on the show and received a $350,000 investment.
Dude, they made so
Ironic.
much money on that then.
Now, thanks to Jose, squatty potties make over $30 million every year.
Are you
Wow.
serious?
Seriously.
It's awesome.
But not every strange item on that show turned out to be a gold mine.
Oh.
Actually, some of the product pitches were so weird, they got totally rejected by all of the sharks. The question is, would you be able to identify what products are considered shark-worthy? Let's find out, because I got a list of strange inventions that were actually pitched on the show Shark Tank.
Oh my gosh, this is like our own little game show.
So let's see if you guys know. Let's start with the product Licky Brush, a cat brush shaped like a giant tongue that you hold in your mouth and lick your cat with to
yeah.
bond like a fellow feline. Because licking with your actual tongue, that's gross.
Ew,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, because you tried that first before you
Yes.
came up with this invention.
Obviously. But if you have
So
a
much
comb
hair.
shaped like a tongue, then it's okay. What do you think? Did that get invested or rejected by the sharks?
I hope it got invested in because I love it.
I think they invested.
ooh, I don't think all the Shark Tank sharks are cat people. I think they rejected.
Oh, they are
That's a
feeling
good
dog
point.
The
people, yes.
Licky Brush was rejected by all the
I just got it
sharks.
right.
They thought it was weird. Next product is called Original Man Candle. Candles made for men with masculine scents, like popcorn and farts.
I actually
And
have
farts?
a candle.
Farts.
Hearts or farts?
Farts with an F.
Whoa.
Scents that
Ew.
men appreciate. Did that get invested or rejected by the sharks?
I have something called a man candle. It doesn't smell like farts, but I don't
That's the Metro Man candle.
I don't know if they invested in the mandel. I'm gonna say rejected.
They make so many candles that are like smells like farts, and it's like not, or smells like
Something
a bad
else, like
day,
sweat.
smells like the
Yeah,
sun.
bad
Like
day.
I'm going to
Yeah.
say, I don't care. I think rejected. I think that's too gross.
I think people
It's
love their
rejected.
candles. Oh,
Rejected
yeah,
by all the sharks. Next item is called Booby Pack. A sports bra with built-in waterproof pockets so your stuff doesn't get wet while you work out. Dubbed
That'd
the
be so
fanny
nice.
pack for your rack.
That is smart.
Did that get invested in or rejected
As
by the
someone who has
sharks?
broken so many iPods from sweat in my sports bra, I hope invested.
Oh, I thought you were stuffing.
Yeah.
Okay.
iPods.
You got two weird rectangular boobs. So I
Kind of
got
odd.
wearing pillows in her shirt?
I can tell you, Booby Pack got invested in.
Alexis, you need to buy it.
What? Yeah.
One of the sharks, Barbara Corcoran, invested 80 grand into that.
Okay.
We're talking about the weirdest real products that were actually pitched on the TV show Shark Tank.
Awesome.
Quizzing my co-host about if they got invested or rejected. Next product is called Euro Club. URO Club.
Okay.
It's a golf club with a secret urinal compartment. So men could have discreet bladder relief while they're out on the golf course.
This is so smart.
Is it really actually smart? Why don't you just go
Dude.
pee on a tree?
I think yes, because they're all
No.
rich. Like Kevin O'Leary's like, oh, I could use this on the golf course.
I'm
with my
going with
buddies.
too gross again. Rejected.
Yeah,
the
rejected.
cleanup.
Yeah.
Disgusting. And what if you
Ladies-
forgot it in your golf bag?
Oh, what if you used it and it explodes?
The
Oh,
ladies
sits
say
there for
it's
3 weeks.
rejected. The Euro Club was invested.
Invested?
Mr.
Guys, no.
Wonderful invested
I said that,
$25,000
Kevin
into it.
Wow.
Great
my
product.
God.
Somehow the cat tongue thing isn't as gross
Yeah.
anymore.
I know. That's a good thing.
Next Shark Tank item is called the No Phone. A plastic fake phone that looks like an iPhone but does absolutely nothing to help people break their extreme phone addictions. Did that get invested in or rejected?
I don't know. Like, I smoked a long time ago, and when I quit, I did need something to, like, put up to my mouth still. So I feel like this would make sense to me. I'm going to say
Yeah.
invested.
You think invested?
Ooh, maybe because of little kids using it to think they have a phone. I don't know.
I think invested as well.
The No Phone got rejected by the Sharks. They didn't see any merit in
Yeah,
that.
we would have all bought it, apparently.
Yeah.
Keep it going with their next item called, I don't want to mispronounce this,
Okay.
Kiss Sticks.
Kiss stick.
What if he did
Kiss
mispronounce
Sticks.
it?
Kiss stick.
Complimentary flavored lip balms that create a tingling and unique taste when two people kiss them together.
Oh,
Did that get invested in
remember
or
this.
rejected?
Well, you remember? Did you watch this episode?
I
God.
feel like a chapstick tried to
don't
do
know.
this too, like a long time
This
ago.
sounds fun to me. I'm going to say invested.
Brooke wants to
I think if I
invest.
just put on the lip plump or lip gloss, it would do the same effect. So I
Yeah.
think
You're
rejected.
just numb.
Kiss
Yeah.
Sticks.
Oh.
That got invested
Yay.
in. Mark Cuban invested $200,000
Okay, Mark.
to watch a
God.
bunch of ladies kiss each other.
Or he's putting it in the Dallas Mavericks locker room, and all the guys can have free access
You
to
should
it.
try the blueberry chapstick mixed with a banana chapstick.
Get over here, Dirk Nowitzki.
Couple more here. This item's called Waken Bacon, a working alarm clock that cooks actual bacon
I
to
love
wake you
this
up
one.
to the smell of bacon.
Yeah.
Invested or rejected?
I remember this, and I loved the idea, but something about it was like scary to me, being like something hot oil
Yeah.
while I'm asleep. It's too dangerous. I don't know if they invested in it.
Here's the thing. You're reaching over and slamming snooze on your alarm clock and
Oh,
you
it's-
spill hot oil everywhere?
Oh.
No.
The smell would be amazing.
You don't
though.
believe in the Waken
I
Bacon?
don't. I
Okay, neither did the Sharks.
No.
They didn't
Sounds like
that
third
idea.
degree burns.
And your final product is called I Want to Draw a Cat for You. It's a service that offers custom stick figure drawings of your cat.
Stick
You
figure.
submit a photo of the cat, they'll draw a stick figure of it. Did that get
so
invested
dumb.
in or rejected?
No.
They're
it
still
is
not cat people. Rejected.
No, I've spent too much time on Etsy. I know this was invested.
It was?
I don't know, but it just sounds like it. It sounds like an Etsy shop for
No
sure.
way.
It was invested. Mark Cuban again. $25,000 for stick figure cats.
Stick figure cats and flavored lip balm.
Yeah.
We only focus on his successes, but never the awful things he invested in.
Those were the strangest
Wide net.
actual products ever pitched on the show Shark Tank. Your phone tap's coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and in today's prank call, a guy received a notice in the mail recently from the city saying they're going to be doing work on his block.
Okay.
And the letter had a bunch of random like symbols and numbers in it, like 1-356 pound 9. So
Weird.
he went to his wife and he said, "Do you know what the heck is happening on our street next week?" She just shook her head and thought, "You know what? Why don't I let my favorite radio show handle this?" So she sent us the info and we took it from there in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello.
Hi, is this Warren?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
Good afternoon. This is Chip Baldridge with the City Historical Restoration Project.
Hi.
Hi. We're the folks behind those blue plaques and confusing statues of people riding squirrels.
Okay.
Did you get our letter that we sent about the work we'll be doing in your neighborhood?
I did,
Great.
but it was kind of confusing, to be
Oh,
perfectly honest with you.
okay. Well, I can clear it up for you if there's any confusion.
Okay.
Yeah, so after digging into some colonial maps and taking soil records, we've confirmed that your front yard is the original site of the Revolutionary War's long-forgotten Battle of Baked Bean Hill.
Wait.
It's pretty exciting.
Really?
Absolutely. 1778, 2 militias, 1 pot of beans. Everyone had gas. Nobody won, but it mattered. So now your lawn is officially historic.
Wait. You're kidding, right?
No, I'm 100% serious. The Battle of Baked Bean Hill? I know most history books skip it, but hey, look at this. Now you're the proud steward of America's most gastrointestinal battle. Congratulations.
So, I'm confused. Is there money involved here?
Money?
What?
You're talking to the city, Warren. We don't have any money. Oh,
That's why I'm concerned.
that was good. No, I needed that laugh. Thank you. I'm calling because actually by law, the city will be craning in a full-sized cannon onto your front yard next Tuesday.
No, you're not. You got to be kidding me.
Well,
no.
Yes, that's where the battle happened, on your front property, so we have to
No.
honor.
You're not doing anything to my front lawn.
Yeah, it's already been approved.
No.
So we have the cannon. It weighs about 1,600 pounds.
You guys are not doing anything to my front lawn. You're not bringing cannons. You're not battle. I don't care.
Quick little correction. It's not multiple cannons. It's just one. Her name is Martha.
What?
And she's actually been fully restored with authentic creaks and even historical bean splatter damage.
What are you guys talking about? How is this okay?
Well, it's because there will be tour groups there coming throughout the summer wanting to take pictures with it.
No, that is not happening.
It is.
Absolutely not.
These
you guys are going to have a problem if you come to my property. I'm telling you right now.
Warren,
you're going to have an issue.
Sir, I hear your frustration. I understand it's not...
This is not happening on my property, sir. It's not going to happen.
Just keep in mind, this is a heritage artillery placement.
I don't care.
Well, the city council voted during a pancake breakfast, and it passed unanimously.
Oh, my gosh. The city done lost its goddamn mind.
Honestly, it probably mostly passed because nobody was listening. That tends to be how the meetings go.
Are you hearing yourself?
That's neither here nor there. I'm more focused on getting you into our history books.
No! This is not happening.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, you're definitely not going to want to hear about phase 2 of the project then, the reenactment chili cook-off.
What are you talking about? What?
30 reenactors will be hired with 4 bean tents and 1 man on stilts dressed as Paul Revere.
This cannot be a thing, and it's not happening on my property.
Warren, listen to me.
I won't.
You're standing on sacred bean soil.
I don't care.
American men fought and tooted for freedom right where you live.
What kind of city celebrates a battle like this?
The kind of city that remembers. The kind that's not afraid to cannon up in a cul-de-sac. The kind that prank calls people on the radio.
What?
That's the kind of city that you live in, sir. And you should be proud of that.
You said what about phone calls?
I said that this is a prank call because you're actually on Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And there's no cannons, dude. You're being phone tapped.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, dude. Your wife Alicia set you up. She said you were confused after getting a letter from the city in the mail.
Oh, no.
And you didn't know what it meant. You were worried.
I almost crapped in my pants.
Just like all the soldiers did during the Battle of Baked Bean Hill.
I thought there was going to be a cannon on my lawn.
Yeah. I didn't even get to tell you about the small rope perimeter and the animatronic squirrel that yells, "Beans for Liberty." He was only going to say it once an hour.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and what if I told you, in the middle of a meetup between a guy and a girl, a mysterious note was left at the table?
Ooh, that's exciting.
Inside that note was one singular handwritten word. I can't say what it was yet, but I can tell you it's different than the word that I usually leave in my handwritten notes.
What is that word?
I don't want to know that word.
Sploosh, question mark?
See, I told you.
That could be taken many different ways.
I don't like that.
But that is not the word that was written in this note. You'll hear what it was because it shocked the entire room.
How many O's do you use? in this food?
I'll write it for you later.
Still thinking about that.
It's coming up in your brand new second date update right after this.
Second date update.
In the entertainment industry, it's all about good branding.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that's why today we're turning our second date update into a second date yup date.
What?
Trying to get a guy to say yup to a second meeting.
What kind of branding is that, Jeff?
It's called good branding, and I've already got our digital team recutting all of the station promos for us. And by digital team, I mean the one guy who still works here. So thanks, Seth. But in the meantime, let's meet our hopeful yupper of the day.
Oh, this is getting worse
Her
the
name
farther
is
it goes on.
Jessica, welcome to the show. I apologize for all the negativity in the room
It's
right
not
now.
against you, Jessica. It's just against Jeffrey, just so you know.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
Okay, she doesn't know what to do with us
Hi.
already.
Can we call her Jessica, Jeffrey?
Oh, I kind of
We
like that better.
absolutely can. If that's okay with you, Jessica, for your yup date.
Okay, this sounds awful, bro. I was
It
kidding.
is bad.
It's going to get confusing.
Really, it's going to be all
Jessica-
yippity-yuppity stuff.
Have you hung up yet?
I'm sorry?
Okay, good.
Okay.
Thank gosh, you
I'm
look
sorry
sick.
too. Let's
touch and go there
let's start
for a
with an easy question. Who's the guy that you want us to call today?
So his name is Patrick.
Okay.
We met on a dating app. I'd never been on a dating app before, so this is my first time.
That's your very first date
Wait.
from a dating app?
Yeah, and it was crazy because I was getting so many, messages from people, and it was, hundreds.
Wow. Was that overwhelming?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I definitely was trying to, weed through all of that, and so when I saw this guy, Patrick, message me, it was, super normal. He asked me, it just was hey, how are you? It wasn't anything about physical appearance, so it wasn't creepy.
He wasn't like the others that are like fresh meat.
Yeah. It does say, new to the app or whatever at
it
the top.
does?
Yeah.
That's how you know they're bots,
So
though.
the algorithm really does that.
Yeah, it really does push new people.
It does say
yeah.
they're new, yeah.
Okay, so you were attracted to his normalness.
Yeah, definitely. And we went to this restaurant that was really nice.
What were you feeling going into this? Because had you ever even been on a blind date before? I mean, I know you can see people's pictures and chat
don't
with
know it's
them, but
them.
you don't
Yeah.
really know
No,
what to
seriously.
expect, right?
Yeah, I was absolutely nervous because
Okay.
I normally like to do things with my dog, Taffy.
Aww.
Oh.
His name's Happy?
Taffy, Taffy.
Oh, like
Taffy.
the food. Taffy. That's even cuter.
Which makes Jose happy, just thinking
Yeah,
about
all
that.
of it.
Okay. Sorry,
Okay.
how did we get onto her dog?
Because
I
she
got
normally
distracted.
goes places with her dog, and
Yeah.
I'm guessing you didn't
Oh.
bring your dog to the restaurant.
No, I didn't because they didn't allow dogs at the restaurant and there wasn't patio seating.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought you were going to put your dog inside of a sweater and do the thing where people stack on top of each other and then your dog could sit in the restaurant
He's
with you.
eating parts of her steak through the buttons.
Yeah, and that would have been cute, but I guess a little distracting for the date.
Was that hard for you not to bring your dog?
Yeah, I mean, I love my dog, so I was thinking about her a lot. And so on the date, it was so fun, but I kept kind of thinking about her, so I was getting distracted during the conversation.
Okay.
For example, I love to read, and my favorite series is Harry Potter. And so he'd read it, and I was like, I'm reading the series again, so we were talking about it. And it was just so nice. But I kept thinking about Taffy.
Aww.
Did he notice that you were distracted and thinking about your dog?
I mean, I think a little bit, because we had to repeat the question a few times that he had.
Oh, you're spacing out a little bit.
Oh, so that's interesting. I wonder if he thought you were distracted or just airheady.
Yeah.
Brooke, excuse me.
What? That's not a bad thing.
Airheady?
I don't know.
That's-
I mean, does that insult you, Jessica? I didn't mean to insult you. I've been accused of being like that.
I don't think it was airheady. I think I was just kind of floaty. I was just a little distracted.
Okay, well,
Floaty.
floaty
There's a lot
heady.
of
Like,
oxygen.
whatever.
Yeah.
I was
What's the
more
difference?
balloon-minded.
Yeah.
Okay, this second date yup date is definitely turning kind of dark, if you ask me. Can we
It's kind of a mad
let's
date.
bring the yuppie mood back in,
I
okay?
didn't say anything bad.
You did, and I
God, you're
apologize
so
on
dramatic.
Brooke. See, look at this. This is what I'm talking
We
about.
are so sorry,
Let's bring
Jessica.
the positive energy in here.
I'm just asking if he thought that maybe she was a little spacey and not because he didn't
Yeah.
realize she was
focused.
thinking about her dog.
Or did you talk about your dog a lot?
Oh, yeah. Did you bring it up at all?
I mean, I talked about Taffy a little bit, but I tried not to make it the whole conversation.
Okay. So just to recap, you're on your first time on a date through a dating app. You're feeling a little bit nervous. You keep thinking about your dog, talking about Harry Potter a lot, missing some of his questions. So far, it's going okay. How does the date end?
Good.
So at the end of the date, I went to use the restroom, and he was like getting the check.
Okay.
And when I came back from the restroom, he was gone.
Oh.
And he left me a note saying sorry.
No. Oh my God. That is a terrible first
We should
experience.
have just cut to this part of the whole thing.
heck?
Is that common?
Let's give him a little bit of credit. Was there at least a sad face at the end of sorry?
A handwritten emoji.
Yeah, make it kind of cute.
No.
There wasn't a heart.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why would you want to get a hold of this guy again? He ditched you at the end of the night.
Honestly, now
I just really want to know why he ditched me because everything seemed to be going great. And honestly, Lexus, I really want your feedback on this because I feel like you know men and you know, like, I feel like you can really help.
You think she knows men?
She knows all men.
Okay.
Yeah, she does,
Yeah,
right, Alexis?
yeah, Alexis, what do you have to say about that?
I'm a man expert
Okay.
today.
She has such good boundaries, too.
Yes.
So what do you think, Alexis? Why do you think he left me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Share your wisdom.
You know, I need a few minutes to think about it.
Oh, that's what it is.
smart.
I gotta
Oh.
do some studying.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask Brooke off air.
She's the one that all of her friends go to for advice, obviously.
Yeah. Always.
They're still waiting on that advice, some of them. But
We'll scroll on TikTok a minute, see if I can find some answers.
okay. We're going to hopefully get all of the answers for you when we come back. Call Patrick and try to get you your second date, yup date.
No.
And have him say yup to another meetup.
To Jessica.
It's happening right after this.
Second date update.
If you're just joining us, we've been talking to a young woman by the name of Jessica, who recently dipped her toe into the pool of dating apps, got hundreds of messages from eager male suitors, and she chose one who seemed to be the most normal.
God, and if this is the most normal, then she's doomed in the
Oh.
dating app world. Like, it was such a terrible end to a date.
His name is Patrick, and it was a terrible end because she got ditched by him at the restaurant.
He
Like,
sucks.
actually did. She
That is-
came back to the table to a note.
It's
Yeah.
so rude. It
But-
is honestly so rude.
Absolutely, but Brooke, can we at least say it's impressive that he knows how to write something by hand? Can we give him that?
It wasn't a full sentence.
Okay.
Did it have any punctuation?
Oh, that's why he only wrote one word, because he doesn't know how to write a sentence.
That's possible. There's a few questions. Was there any punctuation on it?
No.
No? Oh, God.
man.
I
That's
guess
just sloppy.
An exclamation mark would have made it feel worse.
Yeah.
Like he's yelling at you.
But the good news is Jessica is Gen Z. And she's looking towards a Gen
Yes.
Z hero
That's
for
right.
answers here. I think it's safe
Lift
to
her
say
up.
she wants you very, very involved in this call, Alexis, as do we.
I'm the hero we're talking about.
You're the Gen Z hero.
That's me.
I thought we were talking about the dater.
Any more thoughts now that you've had time to TikTok about why this guy ditched on Jessica?
Oh, man.
You really got nothing?
All right, let's play some more music.
I mean, there's just, it could be anything. It could be her zoning out. It could be she likes Harry Potter.
Okay. Okay,
There's
there's
just
just
be the
Wow.
odds of the dating world. Your first date probably isn't going to be good on a dating app.
Okay,
Yeah.
odds are
Oh.
against you.
I just appreciate Alexis being open to helping me.
That's awesome.
Hey,
I don't know that I had a choice, but yes, I'm open.
She's not open. She's forced open.
Alexis is going to take a very active role in getting answers out of this
I like
guy.
this.
So let's call him, and hopefully he picks up. But here we go.
Hello,
Hey, is this Patrick?
this is Patrick.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Thanks for picking up. We're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
What's up, man? Good morning.
Okay.
Alexis.
Rise
Hi.
and shine.
We have a bunch of questions that we would like to ask you about a woman that you went out with recently. Her name is Jessica.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's part of a segment that we do called a second date update. So, Alexis, take it from here.
You went out with somebody
Well, he
and you were
knows it's-
super rude at the end.
Yeah.
Actually, like, you need to explain yourself.
Okay, we're trying to get him to open up.
Oh, I would love to hear
put
your
him on
answer.
the defensive
Capital
immediately.
WTF.
I mean, I
agree with you.
I'm sure you have a great reason that I will totally side with you.
Okay,
Once I
there
hear
it
it.
is. Did you hear that, Patrick? Do you know what she's talking about?
I'm like totally confused. What are you talking about?
Okay. Maybe I'll explain a little more.
Clarify.
And then I'll toss it back to you.
I thought she did great.
I did too.
So this girl, Jessica, emailed us because she told us about your date at the restaurant. And she is very confused why you ditched her halfway through with no explanation, just left a note that said sorry.
I think it was the end, but yeah.
Yeah, it was at the end of the night and there was no hope, so I just left a note.
Oh, no hope.
Well,
I gotta say though, man, that's pretty rude.
Yeah.
Well, she was being extremely rude. She was on her phone the entire time and then
what?
disappeared to the bathroom.
And then what?
Oh.
Disappeared to the bathroom?
Yeah, she disappeared to the bathroom for like 30 minutes.
Whoa, 30.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
I'm exaggerating a little bit. I mean, it was like 10 minutes, but it felt like 30.
Okay, now
well,
I'm starting to think it was 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
big difference.
Still, I was going to say, for a girl,
No.
10 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, but maybe there was a line, like you don't know.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
No,
that's true.
no. She was like, she is obsessed with her dog, and it was like, she would rather have been with her dog. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave so she can hang out with her dog.
Oh, Taffy.
I mean, wouldn't most people rather be with their own pet than a first date?
Yeah.
I mean,
But her dog's not even there.
So like the whole night, she's like on her phone.
Right.
And she was trying to like put it to the side so I wouldn't notice. But she did it so much within like the first 5 minutes of us meeting that I asked her if she was all right.
oh.
Oh.
And she was like, okay, here's the deal. I have a dog tracker app. And this is the first time been away from Taffy or whatever the dog's name is.
Taffy.
Taffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you feel better though? Because in that moment now she's being open with you and she's feeling like it's almost like an apology. Like, I am so sorry that I was on my phone.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute, but she had it set for this like bark alert. So when it would bark, her phone would buzz.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, maybe you should turn that off during
Yeah.
dinner. And like a few minutes later, she like pulls out her phone and she's like, oh my God, look, Taffy's sniffing the Roomba. That means she's anxious.
It means she's what?
Anxious.
Anxious. I was like, okay.
all my friends that had pet cameras had to delete it because it made them so sad all the time
Oh,
watching their
really?
dogs. Yeah.
You can like hear him probably
Yeah.
whimpering and
And it would always distract them, so they got rid of their apps.
Obviously, your date is just having separation anxiety
Yeah.
herself. You know,
Yes.
like
And the dog seems like it's fine.
Well, exactly. And then she goes to the bathroom and she was gone for such a long time that I actually thought she ditched me.
like she went back to go check on her dog or something.
Wait.
Well, I went back to the bathroom and this girl came out and I was like, hey, have you seen this woman in the bathroom? She's about this high, has this color hair. And
Yeah.
she was like, oh, yeah, she's in there FaceTiming her dog.
Okay.
How does a dog pick up? Oh, I get that maybe she had a dog.
The camera
sitter?
you could talk to
The
to
Oh,
get
that's
us
through the
through.
camera.
All right.
There we
It's just a
go.
one way.
So
I thought it was a
you,
little dog on a. Okay.
I guess, thank you for explaining what happened from your perspective. That gives us a little bit more of a scope about what was going on, at least from your side of it. And now you probably need to hear Jessica's side of it because she is on the other line listening right now. And what does she want to do, Alexis?
I actually don't know what she wants anymore. Get answers?
They usually want to talk
They usually
to
want to
them.
talk to
yes.
each other.
Yes.
That's
Let's
right.
start there.
It's Jessica on the other line if she's there. Jessica?
Hey, Patrick.
Jessica.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
Oh.
I know this is kind of weird, but like, I know all of that stuff did happen, but
Yes.
is that really a reason to like ditch me?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know how long you were going to be in the bathroom FaceTiming with Taffy, and I was just like, it was just frustrating. Like, I get it's hard to leave a pet at home, but like, come on. It's not like the dog's in danger.
Well, you could have like messaged me after.
Oof.
Okay, that's fair. I could have messaged you after, but I was just like, I don't know. I was just so turned off. I kind of just was like, forget about it.
There's the truth.
Okay.
It hurts.
Oof.
I mean, if I'm a guy and I'm on a date and the girl is not paying attention to me the entire time, I'm going to start to feel like she doesn't really like me
It
that
wasn't
much.
the entire time. He said there was 20 minutes in between the phone and then her explaining, and then she would, like, at least she tried to take the FaceTime call away from the table. I don't know. Like, why didn't he bring it up? Why didn't you say, hey, you're kind of hurting my feelings?
Or let's
right
go back
now?
to your house and hang out with your dog.
Yeah.
That would have been a
Come
good
on.
one.
Look, I just don't understand why we can't just decide to go on a date and be with the other person instead of being on our phones and
Well, I mean, Taffy's my child.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
I'm sorry, what?
you should ignore your children if they're trying to interrupt you in the middle of a hot date. That's really
That's
rude.
what Brooke does.
Oh, absolutely. I don't answer their calls.
No.
Maybe if she gets a second child, then she'll care less.
Yeah.
I just think maybe next time if you're that worried about it, Jessica, you can just find a dog sitter. But it still doesn't warrant him ditching you at the end of the night. I'm with you on that one.
I appreciate your opinion on that, Brooke, but I'd really like to hear what Alexis thinks.
I think it did not warrant him to leave you a note like that at the end of a date.
Oh, wait, so you just recap.
Finally, a thought that makes sense on this show. Thank you, Alexis.
You're welcome.
Okay, so
So wait, are we not going to tell her if in the future maybe pay more attention?
I think she should bring the dog to a dog-friendly place.
Oh, that could be a good thing.
I mean, that's always an option. And look, Patrick, if you're willing to give her another chance, we would pay for it.
I mean, it would be good to try her out with the dog to see if she's as distracted if the dog's with her, you know?
Yeah.
And Alexis is going to tell you 2 reasons why you should say yes right now.
Because Taffy's obviously cute.
Okay.
So I got to see the
That's
dog.
obvious, duh.
And B, you owe her.
Did you say 1 and then B? What's your
heard
second
that.
I
point?
blacked out doing this right now. I don't even know what I said.
Okay. I mean, you can't say no to that logic, can you,
That was
Patrick?
pretty good.
I'm out. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Alexis.
Look, Jessica is too high strung for me. It's not going to work.
Oh, man.
Wow. Oh, my God,
I
Jessica.
think she's just new to
Well,
dating.
Patrick, thanks so much for telling me the truth. Now I know why. I mean, I can just get back to the hundreds of other messages I got.
Oh, yeah. Her DMs are full, bro.
Yeah.
You got hundreds? Okay, I don't think it's that much.
Wow.
Hey, if it's plenty of fish, it's definitely that much.
You said she was in the bathroom for 30 minutes and it turned out to be 10, so I don't think we're judging your numbers.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
That's actually fair.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I can't believe we didn't get a yes for that. I thought for sure they'd be able to figure out a compromise between the two of them.
I honestly didn't think it was that big of a deal. Like,
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
I agree with him that people should be able to just be on a date.
Yes.
For sure. But, like, there was no middle ground for either of them.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a little bit stressed out being away from her cat for the first time.
Dog.
Dog for the first time.
Don't you let her hear you.
That's totally understandable. And it's
Yeah.
also understandable that he wants to have a girl pay attention to him.
Right.
But, you know,
Totally.
in strange, confusing times like this, I'm just so thankful that we have Alexis to help us make sense of everything.
I mean, what would you guys do without me in that?
I know. Alexis, share your wisdom, please. Why is the dating world like this right now?
Because people are people, and that's how dating
Wow.
is dating.
Oh, wow.
And
People are
that's
people.
how it
Oh,
is.
my God. So
She's so
inspiring.
right.
She just
Dude.
peopled so hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel so much better now. Thank you, Alexis.
yes.
Instead of emailing us at Brooke and Jeffrey, just email Alexis your second date updates from now on.
Yeah.
I don't email.
No,
DM me.
yes, just DM or whatever you got to
DM her on
do.
Insta or TikTok.
Gross.
Just reach out to the
Love it,
show in
Alexis.
whatever way, and Alexis can save you in your
Yeah.
dating struggles.
She
And
doesn't
al-
have a success yet, but she will.
It's
will.
gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Oh, that's right. They did say no.
Yeah.
Manifest that positivity, and go check out all of our podcasts wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Some people wake up and hit the gym.
Oh.
Yeah, immediately.
Yep, they grind, they sweat, they post shirtless mirror selfies with captions like "No days off, 100 emoji, hashtag swole life."
Yeah.
Seriously,
yeah.
I wrote it on my mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not me.
No.
My workouts are a little bit different.
Oh, really?
And while they're at the gym grunting, bench pressing 325,
Yeah.
I'm in a darkly lit room, aggressively rhyming the word quesadilla with gonorrhea. While they're lifting squat bars till their legs burn, I'm dropping lyrical bars till my tongue goes numb.
Oh, dang.
Because our listeners deserve to hear me in peak physical form.
No days off, Jeff.
No days off from my brand new song of the week.
Yeah.
Dropping it like a kettlebell to your eardrums. Coming up right after this. It is time for my song of the week.
All right,
It's
Jeff.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and wedding season is officially underway. And you know it's Brooke's favorite time of the year, where she gets to sneak free dinner rolls into her purse at the buffet.
Yeah.
And nobody can say anything.
That's right.
Wedding food is
You-
really good.
Yeah, you invited me. Okay,
Yeah.
I get as many rolls as I want.
Right, but before we get to the buffet and before we get to the vows and the I do's and before the first dance to that Ed Sheeran song that you pretend to be totally surprised by,
Yeah.
there's one important tradition that we all must honor, and that's the sacred bachelor and bachelorette party.
All right. Yes. My favorite part.
A wonderful, beautiful night where the bride and groom's closest friends all come together with custom-made tank tops, a 7-page long itinerary, and one bankrupt girl named Becky who's been Venmo requested into oblivion.
Yes.
That's
Poor
how
Becky.
it works.
Yeah.
All your friends come together to give you one final hurrah and make sure that this couple wakes up somewhere deeply unfamiliar with a hangover that requires medical attention.
Oh, man.
That's how you know it was a successful night. And for some reason, they always seem to start with really nice, pure, good intentions and quickly spiral completely out of control. That's just how it goes. So I had to sing a song commemorating the bachelor and bachelorette parties that are happening all over the country right now. And that's why instead of doing the hit song by Zach Brown Band, Chicken Fried, it's young Jeffrey's Groomsmen Cried.
I love it already.
So I'll point when I'm ready. Points. Hanging with the groom and bride one last time before they're tied. A party bus and drinks supplied till it all went wrong. Well, we started with some beers and sparkling wine, trying to take it slow. But Steve went and invited his cousin Clyde with the tatted throat. He said, "Don't ask me where I got this pouch." And then things went south behind that Waffle House. And right there's where I realized that white powder sure ain't tied. On the bar top danced the bride, lifting her shirt up. Best man took a shot or 5. Went to crowd surf and took a dive. But the patron stepped aside until we heard that thud. It's crazy how one stripper dance can drain your bankroll. We found the groom with zip-tied hands and his wallet had been stolen. The maid of honor tried to bump and grind on a man who was a cop. But when he took Jody into custody, it didn't mean that party stopped. Fell out into the alley blind. The groom's pantsless but said he's fine. But what's that on his behind? A tattoo, oh God. Another bar and we went inside. The bridesmaid gave me her Mai Tai. Gotta say I kinda like them little pickle-shaped straws.
Wait a second. Jason, whose baby is that? I don't know. It's kind of a cute baby, though.
Me and all the groomsmen cried. Bro talk going hard tonight. Said I love you 300 times. And manly hugs. Back rooms where we found the bride. Russian roulette with random guys. She helped spin it and closed her eyes. Can't believe she won at the underground chicken fight. We ran back into Cousin Clyde. I told him I think we're pretty tired. But he said, hold on. Then he hot-wired a minivan. Said, hop in, y'all, I got a plan. We broke into SeaWorld and tried to free an orca. Woke up in a hot tub crying. Next to me was a real life. She was giving me Nala eyes, and I think we may have hooked up. That's the night our livers died. The greatest stag party of our lives. We swore to never tell our wives, so we just played golf.
What a party.
I'm exhausted just thinking about that party.
Yeah. Would you make it all the way way to the hot tub and Nala?
I believe that Nala and me in the hot tub would definitely happen.
Okay.
I think that would be how the night started, though.
Because you have the heart of a lion.
Exactly.
That's it.
So
just connected on a different level.
Absolutely.
Dude, they gotta play this at bachelor parties, bachelorette parties.
And I feel bad for Jody. Everyone makes a mistake when you're at a bachelor party that it's not a stripper, it's actually a cop.
Yes.
I mean, common mix-up.
But don't let Jody's mistakes let the party die. It's got to keep on going. So to everybody having bachelor and bachelorette parties right now, enjoy yourselves. We're going to post this video up on all of our socials at Brooke and Jeffrey so you can check it out and share it with a bride or groom who's going to be doing it.
Learn the lyrics and perform it for them.
Make these mistakes. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
That's your song of the week.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Box!
Covey is a return player to the show today. She works as a daycare director where instead of teaching the children the alphabet or nursery rhymes, she just plays our show all morning long for the children to learn.
They're going to learn.
Mommy, I learned what not to do on a date today.
Yay! Covey, welcome back.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hey.
How's that daycare life right now treating you?
Oh, it's rough some days.
Yeah, I would imagine. Can I give you a business module idea? Everyone goes to daycare. Have we considered night care? The kids are all sleeping, right? You take them at night.
Yes.
And you
They
get
have
paid.
that.
They have that?
Yeah, they do have some places that are 24 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. See, I'm smart, guys. I just came up with a business idea.
You just put kennels in for each kid.
You locked a little cage.
Yeah, and little radios in each cage to make sure that they can listen to us all night long.
Because the podcast.
That's right. Go find our podcast at Brooke and Jeffrey, kids, and learn. Now, Covey, it's time to get to the game here. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you can say pass, you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good luck. Your time starts now. Today is International Space Day. Which planet is closest to the sun?
Saturn.
What does the P in UPS stand for?
Postal.
Name the successful children's book series who features a boy named Greg Heffley.
Ooh, pass.
What's the largest hotel brand with the most rooms in the world?
Hilton.
The South Beach diet was named after what city?
South Beach, Florida.
What is the name of the large arena in Rome where people would watch gladiators fight?
Parathlon, something like that.
Oh, the Parathlon?
The Parathlon.
Parathlon? Okay, we'll take it.
That sounds like somewhere over on the other side of the ocean.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sounds like a word you just made up.
Yeah.
She started saying something. Parathlon.
I know exactly what she meant. But Brooke's in the studio now. And since we are getting closer to summer here, Covey, do you have any big plans coming up?
We're moving. We're moving out of state, about 3.5 hours away. So that'll be exciting. And we're getting a puppy.
Oh, wow.
What are you going to name the puppy?
It's a mini Aussie, and we're going to name him Coda.
Oh, my cousins have a dog named Coda. He's the sweetest guy ever.
My mom has a mini Aussie doodle mix, and it is the coolest dog.
Is it named Coda?
No.
Oh.
It's named Louise.
Oh, okay. You're just flexing dogs.
Yeah.
And are all the children from the daycare moving with you?
Oh, yeah.
No, just my 3.
Oh, okay.
The one she stole.
Now, Covey, you sit tight, Brooke. You're up. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. Today is International Space Day. Which planet is closest to the sun?
Mercury.
What does the P in UPS stand for?
Postal.
Name the successful children's book series who features a boy named Greg Heffley.
Pass.
What's the largest hotel brand with the most rooms in the world?
Ooh, Marriott.
The South Beach diet was named after which city?
South Beach, Florida.
What is the name of the large arena in Rome where people would watch gladiators fight?
The Parthenon.
See, I was close.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's in Greece.
Yeah, let's go to the scoreboard, and we'll find out how you both did with Jose.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball.
Bolaños.
That's not true. I cried in Little League. I had a ball hit me in the foot once. Kobe, you got 0 today.
Oh, no.
No.
Like all the amount of kids you're taking with you.
Yeah.
And, you're taking your own kids with
Yeah.
you. That was a bad example. Brooke, you got the dub with 2 correct.
The kids just found out that they're not moving with mommy.
Rough go today, Kobe. Let's go over the answers for everybody. It's International Space Day. The planet closest to the sun is Mercury.
Yeah.
Next would be Venus, followed by us, Earth. In UPS, the P stands for parcel.
Such a trick question.
United Parcel Service.
Isn't that wild?
The successful children's book series featuring a boy named Greg Heffley. That's Diary of a Wimpy
Oh
Kid.
my God.
Dude,
my
my
son
nephew-
is going to be so mad at me.
Dude.
The largest hotel brand in the world with the most rooms would be the Marriott. They have 1.5 million rooms. Hilton would be second at 1.25.
I love
only
Marriott.
knew that because of Jose's obsession
I
with
just-
point systems.
I just hit silver.
The South Beach Diet is named after the city of Miami, where South Beach is located.
South Beach isn't a city. You both said that, so you didn't get it.
And the large arena in Rome where people would watch gladiators fight, that's called the Roman Colosseum.
Yeah.
The Parthenon is a building in Greece.
Yes.
In Athens.
Dang.
COVID was not enough to beat Brooke today, but just for playing, you do win a pair of tickets to see George Lopez perform at the Tulalip Amphitheater on August 23rd.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yay. It'll be fun.
Kobe, I hope you have a good time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we love you.
We'll be back to do Win Brooks Bucks same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.